The Honorable Member for Nkana.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for allowing the people of Nkana to add a voice. And let me hasten to say that I will not be shy to bemoan the politicization of issues in this House. I pray for a time when it won't be about political A versus political B. Ours is a noble duty to serve the people who brought us to this august House. And this matter we are discussing, Madam Speaker, is very important. It's a point where we should come together and find a solution. Now, Madam Speaker, why are we here? You commissioned your Committee on Health, Community Development and Social Services because of constant points of orders, matters of public agency, as well as questions that were being asked regarding the shortages and non-availability of drugs in clinics and all health facilities. Where are we coming from, Madam Speaker? The issue of shortages has not started today. I, as Member of Parliament, used to make it a campaign message when I was campaigning. So this issue has been with us for some time. The question is, are we improving? Madam Speaker, the question is, are we improving? Unfortunately, we seem to be doing far worse now. And why are we doing far worse when things are seemingly better than yesteryears in terms of availability of resources? Let us refresh our minds. From 2021, Madam Speaker, there was an allocation towards the procurement of essential drugs, 717 million. We jumped in 2022 by 400 million kwacha to 1.1 million kwacha. We have again jumped to 1.5 in 2023 for the national budget which we have just appropriated. So the issue of availability of resources is not the issue, Madam Speaker. And certainly, we are at a point where we are not only depending on monies that comes from the budget towards the procurement of drugs. NEMA has come in full throttle to supplement the procurement of drugs. The report of the committee has actually indicated that had it not been for NEMA, the situation would have been far worse in the health facilities. So we have everything at our disposal, Madam Speaker. The question is, why are we here? Why are we here and what are we doing to remedy this situation? The fact of the matter, Madam Speaker, I don't speak from reports. I have traversed health facilities in my constituents. In Mindolo, I'm even scared to go to the health facility in Mindolo. I'm scared to go to the health facility in Buchi because the drugs are not there. The reports from the technocrats actually even indicate some good percentages. The fact, Madam Speaker, where I'm coming from, there are no drugs in our health facilities. If you are lucky, you would be given a paper. In fact, Madam Speaker, even the packages, people are being given medicines, if they are lucky to be given medicines, in papers. The papers that you see, women selling chikanda in, that's the papers they are giving drugs in today. So the situation is bad. But this is what I think is the problem. The attitude in the health sector. I have brought a problem to the health minister before, Madam Speaker, not long ago, I think 2 days ago. In my constituents rather, the health personnel in Kitwe have refused my people to have health facilities built from the CDF. 2 health facilities have been rejected in places that need health facilities. And confiding in the minister, you can clearly see that the issue is the attitude problem. The question is, who is going to deal with that attitude problem? The person at the helm must deal with this mess. Because the bucks will stop at nobody else but the minister. If I see people are beginning to make me look incompetent to an extent where somebody is going to change my speech, I can have heads roll. That is a problem we have here, Madam Speaker. The other problem we have, Madam Speaker, is obviously, as everybody has stated, the reorganization that happened at transition from the procurement at the ministry to ZAMSA. ZAMSA, like everybody has stated, is extremely incompetent. And I shudder to think why we as a Zambian people are so accustomed to keeping incompetent people. The other day I was complaining about CDF. I'm so sad that people quoted me to have said that it was a scam. I want to repeat, I did not say CDF was a scam. I said because of incompetence, because of inertia, these good programs are beginning to look like bad programs. And this is what I'm stating here. So when you have power, don't allow anybody to make you look like you are incompetent. There's nothing else we are discussing here, Madam Speaker, other than incompetence. We have everything at our disposal. Too much money, Madam Speaker, too much money. From 700, we add another, in fact, 50%. Over 50% of money is allocated towards the procurement of drugs. We should still be talking about people receiving, Panado, muchipepa la chaka penta. It's unacceptable, Madam Speaker. It's unacceptable. Madam Speaker, our people deserves better. And it starts from here. And I want to end. Members of Parliament, my colleagues, both from the right and the left, they are us who are interested and not interested in your bickering. Stop the fights. At some point, Madam Speaker, I am going to leave this house to wait for them to finish fighting. Because we're not interested. These are important matters. They border on life. Health is wealth. It's life. We will not develop this country if we don't address this problem that is going on. We are even scared, Madam Speaker. This break, as we break today, I am even scared to go to my constituents because, number one, I don't know what to tell the people of Miseshi because when they wanted a health facility, somebody who is sitting in an office in Kitwe has refused to have them build a facility. I don't know what I'm going to tell the people of Nkana West because when we wanted to build them a health facility, somebody has refused that. I don't know what I'm going to tell the people in Kandabwe who wanted a health facility and they even have money. Somebody has refused to have them build a facility. What a country. What a people. What a shame. This cannot be allowed, Madam Speaker. This cannot be allowed. And I speak to all of us. Let us recollect. Let us go back to our conscience. Our people are looking for more. Madam Speaker, I'm very sad. This situation must be remedied because we have everything at our disposal. NEMA has come in to supplement our ability to provide health services to our people. Let us reorganize NEMA if there's need reorganization. Let us rebuild it. This ZAMSA thing, it's hacking. It's nerve-wracking. Let us reorganize it. Do we need 20 years to reorganize ZAMSA and this ability to provide, services to our people? Madam Speaker, thank you for having given me time. I thank you.